Hello everybody, I'm Teri Wilson and welcome to Teri Wilson TV. Today I'm going to make you a delicious recipe. It's a simple and basic recipe. I'm going to make you crepes. And crepes are a very thin pancake and it originated from France. Now there are two types of crepes. There are sweet crepes and there are savory crepes. Today I'm going to make you a sweet crepe using blueberries, fresh blueberries in fact. A savory crepe you can have for breakfast, lunch, or dinner using your favorite type of meat, be it chicken, beef, lamb, pork, mixed with some vegetables, rolled up with maybe a hollandaise sauce, but that's for another show. People, when they want crepes, they usually go out to a restaurant to get it. But you don't have to, because I'm going to show you a simple, easy way to make it. So let's get started. Here are the ingredients you're going to need. You'll need 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour, 1/4 cup of milk, 1/4 cup of water, 1 fresh egg, 1/2 tablespoon of butter, 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 cup of fresh blueberries, and powdered sugar. First we'll start with our egg, and all you need is a spoon, or you can start with your hand mixer to break up the yolks. Get it nice and broken up, and then we'll begin adding our wet ingredients, water, and then our milk. Now this next ingredient is really optional. I like to add vanilla extract for additional flavor, and you can do this whether you're making a sweet crepe or a savory crepe. I personally think it does make a difference. Now we'll take our butter drippings that we've melted up in our crepe pan and add that to our wet ingredients. Again, this is optional if you're conscious about adding fat or more calories. You can omit the butter, but I personally like to add butter for additional flavor. And then we'll add our flour. Add it very slowly and stir. And of course, obviously with a spoon, you're not going to be able to get all of the lumps out of your flour batter. So what we'll do, we'll grab our hand mixer. We're going to blend our ingredients up with our hand mixer. Get it nice and smooth, making sure that we take all of the lumps out. Make sure that it's mixed very well. Get all of those wonderful ingredients blended together. As you can see, we have a wonderful consistency in our batter. Everything's blended in. Now we're going to take our spoon and just go around the bowl, making sure all the flour from the sides are mixed in, and see how smooth and liquidy that is. That's what we want in a crepe. We're not trying to make a pancake where your batter would be thicker. We're making a crepe where we want a very wet, liquidy batter for our papery thin crepe that we're about to make. So now what we're going to do is go to our frying pan, and as you can see, I've melted some butter in there, but what I'm going to do is add more butter. because the previous butter that I used in the crepe. So we'll add a little bit more butter. And again, this is optional if you're going for low calories. Right now, I'm going for taste. And now as you can see, this is a non-stick pan, so the use of any type of oil is really optional. It's really hot, and it's definitely ready for our crepe batter. Now you can pour it in, as I'm doing, from the bowl, or you can ladle it in. But the whole point of it is not to put too much of the batter in at one point. You just want to put enough in to spread it around the whole frying pan evenly, very thinly, as I have done here. And we're going to let that brown, and it shouldn't take more than a minute, maybe 2 minutes, to get it evenly brown on both sides. And you can tell this by how it's browning around the edges. You can see the little bubbles coming up, and so it's almost ready to be turned. So now we are ready to turn our crepe. Sometimes it's not going to be perfect, other time it will be perfect, but the taste will be the same. Absolutely scrumptious. Now you may not want your crepe as dark as this one, but it's all in the personal preference. I like to prepare my crepes with a high heat because I like the browning of the crepe, but you can turn down your heat a little bit and get a much lighter covering on your crepe. As you can see, I have plated my crepes, and I want you to note the very light texture of this French pancake. Now we're going to add our toppings. We'll add our powdered sugar, and in this case I'm going to add my fresh crushed blueberries. Now you can add them as is, or you can add a little bit of sugar and your blueberries to make things a little bit more sweet. But if you're looking for more of a healthy type of dish, you can omit the sugar. And then I love adding more powdered sugar. I just think it makes things even more scrumptious. You can also add whipped cream, but I'm not going to do so in this case. And now we are ready to eat. That is how you make a simple, delicious, scrumptious crepe with blueberries. Thank you for tuning in to How to Make Crepes. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll see you in my next video.